The Science of Attraction, Flirting, Sex, and How to Engineer Chemistry in Love. Written by Patrick King. Narrated by Joe Hempel. Introduction. Michael is a longtime client, and when I think back to where we started, it's startling. When we first met, he characterized himself as an introvert, although I quickly learned that his self-assessment was mostly a cover for his lack of social confidence and lack of confidence in general. He was 29 years old, had never had a girlfriend, and had never even kissed a girl. I knew something deeper than just being an introvert was holding him back. Long before we met, he had made assumptions about how to treat women, and no one had ever corrected him or showed him why those assumptions were wrong. With my prompting, he began to use online dating sites and dating apps. He was able to get some matches, and one of our first coaching sessions was about how to keep a conversation going with a woman. Michael wasn't boring or off-putting in conversation. He just needed to learn how to structure a conversation to be more interesting. He showed me a text conversation between him and a female friend whom he was interested in. That's when a pattern became obvious. If his goal was to make his female friend like him in the way he wanted her to, he was accomplishing absolutely the opposite. 1. He was sending her 3 texts for every one she sent, and although her replies were one sentence at most, his were voluminous. If his text had been green and hers blue, the screen would have looked like a fairway on a golf course. 2. He was making it painfully clear that he was constantly clearing his entire schedule for her, and that spending even a minute of time with her was his first, second, and third priority. He said as much explicitly, and made sure to always inquire about her availability weeks in advance. 3. He was sending the text equivalent of chain email messages such as, "How's your Monday going?" and "Happy Hump Day," just to be able to start conversations that had died the previous day. Michael's initial question to me was about why she seemed to be pulling away even though they had so much fun when they hung out. I had my own ideas about how those hangouts actually went and why she was getting cold as a glacier towards him. The answer is likely plain as day to you as well. Too much, too eager, too available, too soon. When you smother someone, you burglarize their independence and make it seem as if you have nothing better to do with your time. You are perceived as someone with low social value and even less sexual attraction. There's no mystery or compelling reason for others to be interested in you because you've already presented them with everything they could want from you. I told him as much.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?